Mayapur Dham ki Jai. And we have assembled or arrived. Maybe not everybody, but many of us have arrived from various destinations from around the world, around India, to celebrate Gaura Purnima Mahotsava ki Jai. Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya, Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Gaura Purnima is celebrated on Gaura Purnima Day. Previously, that used to be, or even it is now, Falgun Purnima. But from the day Gauranga Mahaprabhu appeared in Mayapur at Yoga Peeth, it has a new name called Gaura Purnima Mahotsav. The Gaura Purnima Mahotsav also was celebrated on that day also. I don't know what we call it. First Gaura Purnima Mahotsav or zero Gaura Purnima Mahotsav, not even one, because he was appearing that day. But there was a celebration, and has to be a celebration. So Gauranga is appearing. Gauranga is appearing. I think there was a celebration, or he was greeted that day by a loud chanting of Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. Or we will also have to say that he was meant to appear in the evening, moonrise time, or sunset and moonrise time, but he appeared during the day in the form of the holy name, Kali Kali Namarupe Krishna Avatar. That was a Chandra Grahan day, moon eclipse day, and lots of folks, pious people, even that day, anyway, I will not. Lots of impious people. They're all running to Ganga Maiya ki and to the banks of Ganga in Navadvip, Mayapur. It's described in Chaitanya Bhagavat. Lord was so kind that he was dragging and dictating sinful people to people from Kolkata, the abode of sinful people. Sorry. So there was a celebration, we could just quickly say, as they were chanting. When there is chanting, that is a celebration, right? That's a festival. Utsav, like a Shravana Utsav, Kirtan Mahotsav. And so that also Mahotsav was to celebrate Gauranga's appearance day. And then, of course, in the evening moonrise time, demigods, as is the protocol, they had assembled in the air just about, well, there's so many of them, so they must be all over 330 million of them, the demigods. It doesn't separately mention, or I'm not sure, like they did that Garbhastuti in Mathura Mandal. While Lord was still in the womb, they all had assembled. So the same thing happens. When Ram appeared, that had happened, and in Ayodhya. And now Gauranga Mahaprabhu is about to appear, and demigods have arrived, and they're offering their prayers. Yam Brahma Varunendra Rudra Marutas Stunvanti Divyaistavai. And then, well, that's enough. But there are always details. Someone is offering prayers, and Apsaras are doing the dancing part, and Gandharvas are singing glories of Gauranga, and like that. There are different kinds of demigods with the different offerings or different talents, and they're all exhibiting like a big cultural event happening on the occasion of Gauranga's appearance. So that was all happening. This was 1486, that year's Falgun Purnima. So one thing that happens that evening was moon did not rise. It did rise, but moon did not want to show his face to the world. And he had excuse, oh, today is a moon eclipse day. So moon had hidden his face. So moon was thinking, this is explained by acharyas, that my face, moon's face, there's so many spots, black spots, and so how could I show my face to the world, face the way it is? Today, Gauranga is going to be appearing. He is also moon, he is also Chandra, Gaura Chandra. And what kind of Chandra he is? Bahu Koti Chandra Jini Vadana Ujvala. There is, his face is spotless, bright, effulgent. How much effulgence emanated? Bahukoti, millions of moons' rays are emanating from Gauranga's, Chaitanya Chandra's face. So that is one Chandra's. How could I show my face with the black spots and this kind of ugly face, my face? So he hid, he did not appear like the way normally appears and on full moon days. Anyway, Gauranga became known later on. The first name he received was Nimai. Jai Nimai, Nimai, Nimai. I really like this name. I don't know. Nimai, Nimai. It was Sita Thakurani. You know Sita Thakurani, Advaita Acharya's wife, Bharya. Yeah, so many ladies were coming to greet and bless Ashirvadam. So as he was here, he came from Shantipur. Even Sachi, another Sachi, wife of Indra, is also Sachi. She also had come to greet Sachi Nandan. There's Sachi Nandan here. And well, certainly Advaita Acharya is a Lord himself. So Advaita Acharya and Namacharya Haridas Thakur, they were in Shantipur. And both of them started chanting and dancing in ecstasy. They knew what had happened, what is happening right now. Gauranga is appearing. And Advaita Acharya is the one who had been praying hard, appealing to the Lord for his descent. And here you go. Gauranga Mahaprabhu was responding to that call, and he responded, and he's here. So Advaita Acharya is jubilant, and so is Namacharya Haridas Thakur. And they were chanting and dancing. So that was the experience of that day. It is not even first birthday, I don't know what do you call it. Actual birthday, first birthday. And then, well, I want to go to the Gaura Purnimas. Well, Gauranga was here in the world for 48 years. Here meant in this world, not necessarily in Mayapur, Navadvip. He was here in Navadvip, Mayapur for 24 years. And then he spent 6 years traveling all over India. That is Madhya Leela pastimes, mostly propagating, chanting of the holy name, Hare Krishna Nama Gaur, Leela Prachar, and then total 18 years he spent in Jagannath Puri, right? So 24 plus 6, 30 plus 18, 48. And then Lord wound up his pastimes, he departed. He entered deity of Tota Gopinath. Mostly that is what is said and accepted. Of course, some say he entered Mahodadhi, the ocean. Some even say he entered Jagannath deity. Anyway, whatever. Swadhamopagate, like that he returned to his own abode. And then, after Gauranga Mahaprabhu's departure from this world, the first Gaura Purnima festival, that is we understand, was organized and celebrated by Narottam Das Thakur in Kechuri Gram. That meant, I don't know how many years after Gauranga Mahaprabhu's departure. It was only around the time of Mahaprabhu's departure, Gauranga Mahaprabhu had predicted appearance of Narottam. Narottam! Narottam! Why is he calling Narottam? He was predicting, was looking at, from a distance, great distance, looking at Kechari Gram, and Gauranga was, Narottam, Narottam. So, I'm just trying to give you a timeline. Mahaprabhu departed, and then Narottam has appeared, and of course he has become a great devotee of Gauranga, and Gauranga wanted, that was his wish, or maybe his last will. He had left lots of Krishna Prem behind, left that with Padmavati river. You hold on to this Krishna Prem, and whenever Narottam appears, deliver this Krishna Prem to him on my behalf. Just see these divine arrangements of Gauranga, Hari Hari. Well, I'm just thinking, I'm sure, this is my thought. Probably we are thinking, oh, come on. He left so much Krishna Prem behind for Gauranga, but what about me? Did he leave at least few grams or few liters of Krishna Prem behind? Yes or no? Of course. So then Narottam Das Thakur spent his childhood in Kechari Gram and this and that, and he escaped Kechari Gram, escaped, and ended up in Vrindavan Dham and Ki Jai, and spent a lot of time there as a student of taking Siksha from Jiva Goswami and Diksha from Lokanath Goswami, and the colleagues, those who were taking Siksha, were Srinivasa Acharya, Shamanand Pandit, and maybe many others, especially. And then these three of them, they become known as Acharya Troy. First batch was Shad Goswamis, 6 Goswamis of Vrindavan. And the next generation, there were 3 prominent Acharyas, and Narottam, Srinivasa Acharya, and Shamanand. And Jiva Goswami as well as Lokanath Goswami. Especially Lokanath Goswami, well, he had a authority over his disciple, Narottam Das Thakur. So this way, both of them is Lokanath Goswami and Jiva Goswami. They Ki Jai. Three of them. They asked them. Well, 2 of them asked 3 of them to go to Bengal. And I don't have to say all this because I wanted to say much more about Gaura Purnima. The point is now Narottam Das Thakur is back in Bengal and back in Khechuri Gram. And one of those years, he organizes first ever, that's the point. First, so it appears from this historical account that there were no celebrations for many, many, many years, and now we just went through. Narottam Das Thakur appeared and he grew up, and Vrindavan and education and Siksha and Diksha and returning. So, and now he's organizing a grand Gaura Purnima festival at Khechuri Gram. And besides this Acharya three of these Acharyas, Janava Mata, in fact, she is in charge or a protector or Rakshak of Gaudiya Sampradaya. She is a Bharya, Alhadani Shakti of Nityanand Prabhu. And of course, Nityanand Prabhu is Acharya, he is a Guru, Adi Guru. So when he departed, then the charge was handed over to Janava Mata. So to this festival in Khechuri Gram, all the Gaudiya Vaishnavas, the leaders, preachers, different acharyas, they all have been invited from all over, from Jagannath Puri, from Vrindavan, from Navadvip, from Shantipur, from this place, that place. Bangladesh, of course, that was not different Desh those days. It's part of Bengal. And there are many details of that festival organization. 6 different sets of deities were installed, and the kinds of facilities, accommodations, and the greetings of those Vaishnavas, and it was a very elaborate affair. Something special happened during this festival, and that was one day or on one occasion, Narottam Das Thakur was singing. He had a mic. No, those days no mics. And the way he sang, Gaurangera Madhura Lila, Jara Karne Praveshila, Hridaya Nirmala Bhelo Tar. I think translation is not necessary, right? You understand. Or just by hearing, even if you don't know Bengali, the effect is there. Just by hearing the sound. Hridaya Nirmala Bhelotar. Hearts melted as Narottam Das Thakur was singing glories of Gauranga, and he was also singing Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. And then same song. Pashupakhi jhure pashana vidare shoni jara guna gatha. So that is Gauranga. You know what happened in Jharkhand forest with the Pashu and Pakhi, birds and animals, right? Nirmala Hridaya Belo, their hearts also were cleansed and melted, and so that was happening as Narottam Das Thakur was singing. And something else also happens when Lord's glories are chanted. Yatra madha bhakta gayanti tatra tisthami narada. Wherever my glories are chanted, what happens? I make my appearance there. Well, or then we'll have to remind ourselves of another statement of Krishna himself. How much appearance? Not the same degree or kind of appearance. E yatha mam prapadyante tan tathaiva bhajamyam. Naham prakasha sarvasha yogamaya samavritaha. Lord reveals as per surrender and devotion. To that degree, Lord appears, makes his appearance. But here, Narottam Das Thakur's singing was full display of Sharanagati, full surrender, and how much devotion? 100% devotion. All devotion was exhibited. And then what happened was, all the members of Panchatattva appeared in the middle of that large gathering of Gaura Purnima festival at Kechari Gram. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivas. Well, Gaur Bhaktas were already there. Gaur Bhaktas were already there. What was missing was Panchatattvas were missing, and they filled in the blanks. They made their appearance, and then gathering or the festival was complete. They were seeing Gauranga, Nityananda, Advaita, Gadadhar, Srivas face to face. Taking selfies thing. They were clicking clips and videos. And where are those videos? Yeah, wherever this Gaura Purnima festival in Kechari Gram, organized by Narottam Das Thakur, is described, that description is the video, or description in the form of audio turns into video. It sounds like audio, but it is no more audio, it ends up becoming video. It's also said in Ramayana when love and kush, love and kush. They started recitation of Ramayana. They were just now trained by Valmiki Muni in his own ashram. And compilation work completed, Valmiki Muni was thinking, oh, I have written, compiled Ramayana. That's nice, that's good. Maybe well done. Maybe pat on the back. But how will this spread around? The glories of who will do this? As he was thinking, and this is the description. May we come in, sir? Valmiki Muni. These two children, they were children. Love and Kush. They entered. And Valmiki Muni made the connect. Oh, this is, I was thinking who would do this recitation, propagation. And at the same time, that moment, the children arrived. So they are the ones. They are the ones. The propagators of Ramayana. And then they were trained and they learned entire Ramayana of 24,000 verses, 7 kandas and 24,000 verses learned by heart. And they capture all the moods and emotions and feelings and now they were demonstrations, and they were going around in the forest, and wherever they went and sat and started recitation, sages would assemble in a big number, and then they would do Sangeetmay Ramayana. That was Sangeetmay Ramayana. They were also playing veenas, and they were singing, not speaking Ramayana, singing Ramayana, with the instruments being played. Okay. So, and as the rishis and munis would listen, they were in rapt attention, and Romanjakampa Shrutaranga Bhajo Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam. These rishis and munis had no choice but to display, exhibit all the ashta sattvic bhavas or vikaras and trembling and shedding tears and getting stunned. Wow! It's called stamba, like a pillar, becoming motionless, stunned. So there it is described that this love and kush were doing recitation, the audio, okay, their audio, they're speaking. But as sages heard that audio, it was like a video for them. They were able to see the form of the Lord and pastimes of Ram, Lakshman, Sita, Hanuman, all the characters. And so that is what was happening at this first ever Gaura Purnima festival at Kechurigram. Or I also said that as we read the description of that festival, Kechurigram festival, that should turn into video. Or in fact, 2 days ago, at the end of art, I was making this point. As we hear, whatever we hear, spiritual talks, we have to, the understanding is, from sound comes the form. From sound comes the form. In the beginning was a word. Even Bible says this. In the beginning there was a word. And the word was with God. And the word was God. Quite profound statement. Word was God. What does that mean? Abhinnatvat nama namino. Nam nami abhinna. Or as we hear the sounds, Shabda Brahma, that takes a form, and the pastimes are revealed. Okay, I wanted to say much more about Gaura Purnima festival. I wanted to come to Gaura Purnima festivals, which Srila Prabhupada started organizing in first ISKCON's first Gaura Purnima festival was held in 1972 with some 60-70 devotees. And that was considered a lot of devotees. And that was the only festival I missed. And then onwards, many of my god brothers, god sisters have attended every single festival some of them were present in 72 also, which I missed, but then all other festivals. Well, a few years ago there was no festival, right? During COVID, Karuna, there was a mercy of Karuna, Karuna, or merciless Karuna. As a result, we ended up having no festival. So that way I missed 2 festivals. And every other Gaura Purnima festival. Okay.